Hello, everyone. My name is Natalie Myshkina. I'm head of financial services document cloud for Adobe. And today we're going to talk about how consumers demand personalization and how to up your game with digital documents, not to miss the opportunity. Before we start, let me share my personal story. Not a long time ago, I was looking for a home insurance policy. I got a good quote from a good company. I filled out applications. I purchased the policy. The very next day, I got a message in my inbox, Natalie, this a personalized offer is for you. I open it, and what do I see? I see offer to purchase auto insurance. Well, the only problem as a person, as many people who live in New York, I don't own a car. And it was clearly stated in my application. So definitely it's not relevant. However, if that company checked my location, my zip code, we could clearly see that I live in the area which was heavily affected by Hurricane Sandy. So if in that email they would have offered me something related to flood insurance or additional water damage policy, I would gladly buy it, but it did not happen. So I closed that email. I continue to have that policy. I work with agent. I really have had happy with the company. However, since that time, I've never opened any personalized marketing email from that company. So they lost opportunity to do cross sell, the deep sell, and increase my loyalty through communication methods. And again, I'm talking about communication methods here. And it's one-way relationship. I initiate all the conversations. So one wrong, not personalized email closed the whole channel of additional revenue for them. So let's talk about this. And actually, let's check if this story is rather an exception or it's a consistent story. So I'm not going to go through the whole data here, but as you can see, consumers are demanding more of, again, of the relevant promotions when they're considering product, but 70% of them, very much like me, of the consumers, see the personalization they receive today as superficial. It's a nice way to put it. So 70%. What about organizations? And on organizations, only 5% of organizations say they personalize extensively, and 29% of organizations are not currently practicing personalization of any kind. Well, customer expectations are accelerated, and customer experiences need to evolve. So let's talk about that. So for today's discussion, I want to focus again on personalization at scale. There's a focus of documents, digital documents. Well, in the end, I'm focusing on that area of interactions, customer interactions, and employee interactions. So key categories for personalization we need to think. It's data, real-time unified customer profiles, single source of truth for entire customer experience. We need to talk about content. So experience-focused digital asset management for dynamic content creation. And of course, we talk about journey orchestrations. So optimize all the experiences in delivery and the timing of it. So let's dive into data. And one of the examples I want to bring here is, again, when we talk about data, we don't have enough time to talk about all the elements of it in today's session, but I want to highlight on streamlining data collection. Again, it's still a challenge. And there is two elements. It's a known customer data and unknown data, and mostly related to behavior. So let's talk about the first one. How can we create and collect additional data using the elements which we have available right now? So one of the challenges we have, financial services businesses hold big data in PDFs. And very often it's a source of data because it's a contractual agreements and other things. So data is essential to create accurate data profiles. What can be done here? So accurately extract data and content from native and scanned PDFs. Again, the key word here is accurately. And we have some solutions how to extract this data, how to create data files like in JSON format, and how to use this data to be processed, like processed in CRM systems, in advanced analytics. KYC and fraud detection is another area where we see a lot of interest. So definitely it's something we are focusing right now and developing right now. And impact is enrich close gaps and improve data quality, increase profile accuracy for omnichannel experiences, and seamless automation of downstream integrations. So definitely extracting data from PDFs is one of the key elements. Let's talk about embed personalized documents. The challenge here is lack of understanding how end users interact with personalized documents, an inconsistent customer experience when accessing documents across devices, and an ability to adjust customer journey to document actions. That's a big one as well. So what can be done? We have certain tools which are like low code, no code tools to embed documents in overall experience and have a better visibility in what and how customers are consuming your documents. So in particular, again, like we can get information how, again, like document interactions, understand search terms, support and track collaboration efforts. Again, like it could be annotations, collect information about annotations, and support journey steps based on event triggers. So if I'm searching for something, maybe it's a great time to introduce a bot, maybe a live agent, to support and help me with making a decision. So impact is definitely providing new behavioral analytics profile data, understand again the consistency on user engagement, and dynamically adjust customer journeys based on their actions. Very powerful. So moving to the next one is the content. And here is again, like it's a very busy slide, but the message I want to communicate here, even if we think about our Adobe tools, like I was thinking like how they can be deployed to support content production in enterprises. So it's definitely creation of like a content elements, putting together personalized documents, thinking about all the different channels of delivering this information. And in the end, what kind of like end products could be delivered? And we start with personalized documents and agreements. It could be social media, document forms. It could be emails. There are so many things which require smart content production. So let's see what can be done here. Dynamic document generation. Again, financial services have been doing it for a while, but the challenges here is produce personalized, compliant documents at scale. And again, like now the additional scrutiny is on digital asset accessibility. So how are we solving this problem? Is utilize mechanisms to create documents, and there is so many great things which can be put together, like for great processes and great utilizations. Template form fragment management, dynamically insert tags, images, lists, generate tags, process text tags, calculations, repeat elements, conditional statements. All these things can be done, and deliver rapid template tagging to build branded Word, PDF documents. So there is so many things which can be done right now, again, with the goal to deliver compliant, personalized, and accessible documents. So productivity is definitely a big gain, compliance and regulatory requirements are met, and accessibility. Moving to the next one is, again, like some of the documents, as we all know, need to have a legally binding, compliant, and secure, and it is part of the document life cycle. And again, like what are the challenges? It's fully support digital client onboarding, is creating, signing legally binding documents, but it's not just digital onboarding. It could be all other interactions and actions with customers which require those type of documents, and provide transparent, compliant document workflows for clients and employees. And again, the audit element is important as well here. So again, like how do we do this? Is a create document, creating a right document, creating right templates, sharing those things. Again, like sharing those things could be done individually or send bulk but personalized agreements to many recipients can be done. We have like our mega assign and giga assign type of things. And again, like auto reminders to sign the documents. And in the end, again, like all the actions are captured in a secured audit trail, which is very important. So again, like impact, improve productivity, faster closing processes, increase transparency and reduce risks. I have a couple of examples in the end of this presentation just to show you. For this audience, I think it's important to say that we have authentication to comply with Indian IT laws and local data center in India as well. So that's something, again, that's something which is a must have, and it's in place. So the last one is an orchestration of journeys. And there is so many aspects which can be related to this discussion. I want to just to show you that, again, like, there could be different type of interactions and engagements, and could be interactions which would be applicable to entire customer base or to audience, to segments, as well as individuals. And all these things need to be managed and orchestrated. So how digital documents can be of help here? So we want to provide the human interaction over digital channels at high impact moments. Why this is important? Because again, the customer craves seamless digital experiences, yes, but human interactions are continue to be required at the moment of truth to help clients deliver actions. So if I'm not sure which policy to choose, or if I'm not sure, again, like, what I need to do in certain situations, like, like during the accident or things like that, human interactions are important. So how can we provide those things? Again, ability to provide all services to clients by exploring their needs and create share materials in real time inside while on the call, or like a video call in this case, and efficiently conduct all aspects of business in one touch point. This is very important. One touch point. So I'm not like going through the different screens, like, like this document is here and signature is there, and like, going back and like searching and spending time on doing these things. Everything has to be combined in one experience, and that would create increased closing rates and time to revenue, and we've seen it, increase customer satisfaction and loyalty, and create that seamless digital experience which many people are craving. Next one is, and I have two examples, one for insurance, one for banking, streamline claim submission and expedite processing. So this is, again, like, this is one of the examples when claim submission process is slow and complex, despite all the different things which have been done in this area, and customer urgently need payment. Why? Because again, like, like this claim is a mean to collect that payment. So customer report the incident to the insurance company, whatever the channel is. The application right here is sent to a client. Client fills out the application. They are sent like a couple of documents which would be pre-populated already. Again, like at some point, all the point of times, the documents can be pre-populated with all the data which is available. Customer signs and submits the documents. All the information, all the data which is created, again, like via API triggered and sent to the ERP systems and other systems which need to be, again, like, the data needs to be exchanged. The claim status is uploaded with each of the actions, whatever is happening in the system. Insurer processes the claim request and approve the claim. And in the end, payments are distributed instantly. If needed, documents are signed. Again, like, I'm very happy to say, like, we can support, as Adobe, we can support that step through our partnership with MasterCard Send. So again, like, whatever is required to sign certain documents and distribute the payments, we can support these things for Adobe Sign and MasterCard Send partnership. So the impact is improve customer claim submission process, expedite claim processing, increase customer satisfactions, because that's one of the areas of churn is experience through the first claim experience. That's a huge factor for customer churn. And again, like, improve time to payment, reducing cost per claim, which is a big one. So I want to mention digital self-service loan application. This is again, this is a very similar process: submitting forms, signing forms, validating identity. Again, as I said, it complies, all the kind of validation of identity complies with local laws. And loan is approved, notarized, and archived. So notarization, remote notarization is working in US for now, but we are planning to expand it to other areas. And again, documents are stored and archived according to the policies. So I'll give you an example. HSBC in particular, again, 50% return rates on documentation, and now they're running at 80+% when they delivered via digital channels with digital signatures. Again, less than 12 hours signed return on 70% of the documents, which is a huge thing. Again, time to money is increasing, and time to revenue. And just to summarize everything we heard, again, a personalization at scale related to documents and related to digital documents and workflows. It requires required elements such as data, improve data quality, and expand data elements, and provide advanced analytics inside documents, content, so create compliant, accessible, personalized documents, easy to consume on any devices, including those which require electronic signatures, and journey orchestrations. Make sure you integrate human connections in the overall journey, increase customer engagements and retention rates with right digital forms, digital documents, optimize data-driven journeys, and of course, with everything we do, it's meet advanced regulatory and compliance requirements. And this is, again, this is the way to be successful in orchestrating, again, creating those personalization at scale in your organizations. Thank you very much for your attention. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us, to the team which is supporting this, and enjoy the rest of your event. Thank you.